Hello? Hello? Is this working? Ooh. Hello? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Welcome everybody. Hello Lithuania. Hello le Luxembourg, bravo. Hello from Germany, from San Francisco. Hello. Hi. Well, welcome. I'm just doing some sort of just testing live stream because I finally managed to connect my camera to my computer, and I have this supposedly fantastic microphone which is a loan from a friend, but it's like long-term loan, so hopefully I spent a lot of money to buy cables to connect everything. Please tell me this is working, and please tell me the sound is very good, because I've tried to make it work for like 2 weeks. Hello New Jersey. Hello from the Philippines. Background music is a bit too loud. Ah yes, you're right. I can see it on the green thing. How is it now? Hopefully the music is okay and you can see and hear me. Sounds wonderful. Good evening from Ireland. Welcome. Yeah, I turned down the music. Hello Canada. Hello everybody. Ooh, we have like 78 people. I didn't think so many people will show up. Welcome. Wonderful, I can hear you. Okay, so my idea was just, I'm working on a little crafting project and I wanted to test the live streaming because I want to do that more in the future. So hopefully this is like enjoyable at some point if I train a lot. And I want to train at speaking directly at the camera without having to edit myself afterwards. So that's why I want to do more live stream. And also it's the summer. I hope the cicadas are not too loud, but I can't do much about it. The window is open, sorry. It's too hot. As you can see, I'm very shiny. Yes. It is afternoon in Kent, Ohio. Or Kent, Ohio. Is that one word? I don't know. Ohio, that's like in the United States. It is afternoon. It is now almost 8 p.m. here in France, which means I will eat in probably 1 hour. So I won't be staying too long, which is good. Hello, I can hear and see you. The cicada are lovely. I hope so, because they are very loud. C'est fini là? No, sorry. Sparkly, shiny and beautiful. Yeah, it's on purpose. No. Hello from Canada. I miss this. No more scales. I still have like a box full of scales, but not yet. Well, speaking of scales, I'm working on a fish. But there is no fabric scales. I'm gonna show you. This is what I'm working on. Ta-da! That's a fish. I didn't make the fish, it's a printed fabric. I'm just beading it, if you can see. Hopefully at some point I will be finished. I have no idea what I'm gonna make with it, but it's relaxing and it's the summer. I need like a long, relaxing project. I hope you have one too. Like maybe crochet, maybe embroidery, maybe drawing, painting, maybe. Where is the cat? The cat is actually sleeping in the other room. I can try to bring him, but he won't be happy about it. I will bring him later, promise. How hot is it? It's not too hot this week. Like last week was just I was liquid, but this week is fine. It's like 28, I think, which is 82 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's very nice. Well, a bit shiny, but very nice. Ooh, hey, the stitch tree is here. Welcome, Charlie. Thank you. I'm working on the fish because I bought 2 years ago. I bought in Japan pieces of fabric that are this. Ta-da! There's a few fishes on it, and you're supposed to cut up the design and make little plushies with them. I thought this was very, very fun, but I've never got to finally work on it. I actually even really like the instructions in Japanese. I think this is very cute. So I did buy 2 of these, and this one has a few other fishes. I think, what is this one? I don't know what fish is this, but there's shrimp somewhere. I don't know. I'm just working on this fish, which I don't even know which fish is it. If you know, feel free to comment because I'm very uneducated fish-wise. Currently it's 30 degrees in Montana. That's starting to get slightly uncomfortable. The kitty needs a koi plushie. That would be fun. I don't know. First I'm gonna add beads to everything, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Maybe like a full fish dress. That would be very cool, like completely beaded. Well, it's gonna take years, but it's like a nice, like a nice project. In French, we call that un fil rouge, a red thread, like something that is in the back, like coming along behind different activities. I don't know how you call that. A background thing. I don't know. Fishy plushie. It does look like the rainbow fish from the children's book. Maybe it is. I don't know. Shark. There's no sharks, but there's a murène, an eel, not an eel. A bad eel. What is that? Evil eel. I don't know what it's called. The little guy in the Little Mermaid, like the 2 slimy ones with Ursula. Do you plan on doing embroidery of all the fishes or just skull scales? Hopefully I can do all the fish. Ah, you mean this? Yeah, this fish I want to cover it in beads, as long as I have. I mean, I don't have that many beads, so at some point I will run out. And if I still like it, I will buy more and do all the fishes in beads, because it's very pleasant to have like this little thing to work on while you are watching a movie or something. Ariel, are you at the Conquest this year? Yes, we are coming, and I'm actually right now working on a project for it, but it's a secret. It's going to be extremely stupid. I'm very excited to go on the Conquest. Are there? So you are coming? Are there more people that I will see at the Conquest? I'm enjoying the last rays of the sun above the beautiful étang in France, on holiday in France, but from the Netherlands. I think I just saw a fish like that jumping off the water. This kind of fish in France? Duped. I'm duping. But I don't know. Maybe. But maybe a Japanese one. I don't know. Thanks. I now have a name for my background project, Un fil rouge. But I'm sure there is a name in English. I just don't know. I'm just too lazy to Google it. Moray. Yeah, moray. Moray. I knew there was some eel thing. Oui, in French it's murène, so it's very close. Désolée, j'ai posé la question en anglais, mais c'est pas facile. Colette. Sorry, I didn't find the question. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to say the usernames, but sometimes I just mix them up because I'm slow. It's hot. When it's hot, my brain is much slower. I'm sure it's everyone the same. Does the fish have a name yet? No, but feel free to name that guy or girl. Hi from the Netherlands. I'm already dreading the next heat wave coming in a week. Ooh. Speaking of the Netherlands, I have an announcement. I'm coming to the Netherlands. In September, there is this festival convention called Elfia, and it's in a magnificent castle, and it's very much about like very costume oriented, and there's gorgeous people in gorgeous outfits. So I'm excited to announce that I will be going there. Also judging the costume contest, and I'm working on a few little classes. So we'll see about that, but hopefully I will do like classes there. So yeah, coming to Elfia in the Netherlands, which is at the castle of Arsen. I'm gonna try to find Arsen Castle. I'm gonna write it here. Arsen Castle. And it's called Elfia. If you are coming by. And I have tickets if you are on Patreon, but I will work on that at the end of the week. Yes, Elfia is great. I will visit you. Well, I will see you there then. I'm excited. I've never been to the Netherlands, so hopefully I can visit a few cities before or after. I don't know. Isn't it at the new location this year? I think so, but I've never been. So, yeah, I think they changed castle. It's a new castle. So, I think so. Arsen. Arsen, is that? Yeah. Arsen. Hi, Ariel. Hi, Joss. How are you? Okay, so let's do some beading. And feel free to, if you have any question, I will try to answer in the chat. Let's see if the second camera is working. Hey! Coucou! So professional. Also, feel free to tell me if there's issue with the microphone, because I've never used that thing. Bonjour, ou peut-être bonsoir, d'un étudiant étranger américain à Tours. Ooh. Well, I hope you have fun at Tours. Bonsoir, yeah, il est tard. Le fil rouge, underlying thread or common theme. Huh. I don't think that's... I think there is a name for this kind of stuff, but... Elfia, April changes location. Arsen is still on the same venue. Oh, so because they have two events, they do two different castles? I didn't know that. Lovely, salut! I see you at the Conquest. So excited, by the way. If I see you at the Conquest, would you be comfortable with me saying, of course! Mais bien sûr! Come by! I will give you cheese. I will give you cheese and wine. Or if you don't drink, I will give you more cheese. And if you don't have cheese, I will find some bread, hopefully. Are you making it a pillow or a canvas to hang on the wall? Probably not a pillow. I don't know, maybe a bag. But I already have a few fish bags. I don't know. I think it would be very cool if I have a few fishes covered in beads that I can use some sort of applique on a... Like, can you imagine a full-on dress covered in fishes, but it's all covered in beads? That would be cool. That would take a lot of time. Okay, beading. I'm gonna use this color. Can you see? Wow, so professional. Voila. I also have a scrap of velvet, but just close the edges because it's very useful when you want to catch the beads instead of like a flat surface. If you have like velvet, since velvet is made of all those little, you know, kind of hair, and the bead is kind of it's on the hair, so when you are stabbing with your needle, the hair don't like scratch your needle. I don't know if it makes sense. So because if it's on the surface, the needle will just scratch the surface, but if it's on the velvet, the needle can go through the hair of the velvet. I hope that makes sense. It makes sense in my head. What will your next project be? Something for the conquest of Methodea, but also something wearable. I'm mixing the two. I can't tell you before the event because it's a secret. But I have this planned. And also the other one I have planned is that I'm going to make a chatelaine. Because when I was in Paris, I found a few elements that you can add on the chatelaine at the thrift shop. Like I think 2 at least are actually solid silver and very antique and very old and very nice. And some of them are probably not actual antique stuff, but they look quite cool. So I'm gonna try to recreate a chatelaine. I don't know yet exactly if it's going to be all the sewing tools or just random things from my everyday life, like, I don't know, chapstick or my phone. I don't know. So yeah, that's the project I'm working on, and there's a few things coming in September. Yeah, because, well, summer. I'm taking a bit slow on project this summer because of all the events. So hopefully I have time to do that and not exhaust myself and burn out like almost every single creator on YouTube. That is so clever. Yeah, the velvet is a great hat. Thank you. Yeah, it works really well, especially because I use a very tiny needle that can go through the beads, because my beads are not like the best quality. So some of them don't have like the exact same size of hole. So I have to use a very, very thin needle, so I don't have like to organize every bead by the size of their hole. I should stop saying that. I'm gonna get demonetized on YouTube. Will you be a Conquest of Mythodia again this year? Yes, I will. Please come and say hi. We are the Sauvignon, Sacre Bleu. You can locate our banner because it's the blue banner with the big golden cock. The rooster drinking wine. That's our banner. We are the golden banner. I'm also sewing beads for Eglinda's dress. Nice. Any advice? Don't put too many beads at the same time, because if you have like a big bowl or big, I don't know, container with all the beads, and you will probably at some point put it down or turn your work or just bump into it with your knee, and it's going to go all over the floor. Not that that ever happened to me, but I would suggest you always don't have too many beads out at the open, on the open. I've seen people doing tambour embroidery with beading, and this seems to work much faster than doing with a needle. I've tried it, but I'm not good enough with it yet. And I think you need a transparent thing, like a tool or shear, something, to see actually your hand that is underneath your table. So, but I'm gonna try to get better at that because tambour embroidery seems very, very efficient to bead stuff or to add sequins, not just regular embroidery. That is a lot cheaper than buying a bead mat. I don't even know what is a bead mat. How does that work? I mean, yeah, you probably have a little scrap of velvet somewhere. So what I do is I'm working on this color here. This, it's dark green, almost black, and I'm going to fill up all this area with it, if I have enough. So I'm going line by line, following the edge of the fish. So I go through like the last beads. Can I make this bigger? I'm gonna try. Okay. So with my thread, I'm going through the last few beads. So the row is more regular. It doesn't like choo-choo. It goes all wavy. Are you going again as a war painter to Conquest of Mitterrand? There will be an art exhibition at the atelier. Will it be? Ah, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be. I like to not be too important at those events, like not having too much of a background, too many responsibility. I like being a tourist at these events and just going wherever the wind blows. So technically, yes, I'm gonna be like a chronicler. That's the term we say. But my drawing haven't improved that much, so. But hopefully I can go see the exhibit, because I love when people do random arts that is not just battle and chaos, evil forces, armies, and it's just people doing their own little thing in their world that they are creating. That's what I love the most about the Conquest, is people just making the world alive. Hello from England, hello from Australia. The whole world is coming. Okay, so I usually put 6 beads, then I come back 3. I put the needle back to the 3. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm just going 3 by 3, so it means I put 6, I come back 3, I go to the 3, and then again 6, 3, 3, 6, 3, 3. Except here, because I think I have one too much. Hello from Germany. Joshua must be a dedicated fan watching at 4 a.m. Is it? Go to bed, Joshua. It's too late. You know it's too late. No, I'm just kidding. I will not judge people going very late because I do it all the time. I'm not a morning person. I'm very much a night owl. Is that the word? The right way to say it? Hello from Saudi Arabia. Hello from Canada, Sweden, Midwestern. I'm guessing this is US. South Africa. Hello, California, Canada again. Welcome, welcome. Indigenous folks in North America have a rich history of beading. I've done a bit of myself and would like to do more. Nowhere close to this fish. I think, yeah, I've seen a lot of actual, I'm gonna say, it's not artifact, like historical garments that have North American indigenous beading that is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if there is a technique in North America, like something that is common in different places to put on the bead, because you have like tambour embroidery, you have different, sometimes you have like doing it with some sort of tablets, or sometimes it's just like threads and you put another thread like this. It's not like beading a fabric, if that makes sense. So I wonder if there is a specific technique that is specific to this region, or maybe from different tribes in North America. Honestly, I don't know enough about the history of the Americas. I should know more, especially with all the gorgeous beading that there is there. Hello from Sacramento, California. Hello from Canada. This fish is cool as heck. Thank you. I'm gonna do that so you can see his little dumb eye. I didn't draw this fish. I didn't draw it. I'm just beading it. For example, I don't know if you can see, but this is a ball. There's no hole, so I can't use it. The music is annoying me, so I'm gonna go to my other playlist, which is... Why is it in French now? I don't know. Bossa Nova. Always work. Hello, I'm currently sewing pants. Nice, Rose. We love pants here. Don't forget the pockets. Did you draw that, or do you use a pattern? No, I didn't draw it. It's a printed fabric. I'm gonna show what kind of fabric is this. Face cam. Look. I have two like this. I mean, different fishes. So you're supposed to sew it and make little plushies with it. Here are the instructions in Japanese. So I have two of these fabrics and I'm just beading it. And I don't even know why. I just think it is very pleasant and relaxing, almost meditative. I always recommend that you have some sort of craft that is just something that takes a long time and you can do without too much thinking. We love to not use your brain sometimes. And also, to be honest, I have YouTube on when I do that, usually. You make it a work of art. Thank you. Hopefully at some point. Hello from Siberian. Siberian? I have no idea what it is. Is it Siberia? Siberia, nice. You must be so comfortable right now. I've seen people saying that it is 40 degrees where they are, which is 98 in Fahrenheit. Le poisson ne serait pas un poisson perroquet par hasard? Parrot fish. I don't know if that's the name in English. It could be. It could be because it's very, very colorful. I'm not a fish expert. That fabric is incredible. Yes, it is. Since it already have all the instructions on it, it's basically like a puzzle game that you can assemble yourself. Are the fish cutouts for pillows? I think it is. I think it's pillows or bags. I mean, any kind of plushie or pillow can be turned into a bag, in my opinion. But I do have a tendency to make too many bags, or a bag out of everything. Parrotfish is how I know it. Yeah. If it's the same word, should be a parrotfish. I didn't even think of that. And I have my face on it for the last 20 hours. I have no idea how much time I spend doing all this. I'm still subscribed, but your videos don't come up in my YouTube feed until this morning. Well, I didn't post. I don't post that many videos, I know. I don't know. Maybe you don't watch too often this type of content, so YouTube is giving you other stuff that you watch. I really don't know. I would love to know how YouTube works, but I don't. How long does it take you to do this? Yeah, I was always saying. I think I have like already 20 hours on it, but it's like while watching a movie or TV shows or YouTube videos, so I don't really count. And sometimes I just stop and go like, because I'm watching something, so it's hard to say. I would say it's a long-term project, and I'm not gonna count the hours too much. I didn't even count the beads. I have no idea how many beads are there. Maybe I can like do some math to try to guesstimate the number of beads. What do you think of the sound of this live stream? How is it right now? And do you still hear me when I go a bit like this? And is it not too low? And if I go close to the microphone, is it like uncomfortable to hear? Because I can see the little line is going yellow. Hopefully this is a good microphone, but I have no idea how to make it work. Yes, probably because I watch a lot of guitar related stuff. Yeah, sometimes YouTube doesn't necessarily show you your subscribed first. It will there's a higher probability that it will show you the stuff that you are subscribed to, of course, but they want you to watch stuff, so whatever you are currently into, they will show you more of that. Hopefully it's my videos, but I forgive you if you also watch other stuff. To me, that is a colorful green fish with a pink tail. That's why I've been calling it until now. Until I just now realize it's a parrotfish. Which makes sense. No, let me check. Parrot fish. Let's see. It does look similar. It does look similar, but doesn't have these colors exactly with the pink tail. I mean, maybe. What do you think? Yeah, the whole. Yeah, okay. Okay, it's a parrotfish. That's decided. I am sewing an owl bear backpack from an old stuffed teddy bear. Nice! See? Any plushie can become a bag. If you are willing to destroy it somehow, a little. Sound is fine. It is a bit smudged when you are really close, but otherwise good. Okay, thank you. The sound is great. Sound is pretty good. I can hear you at all points. Okay. Hopefully that's worth it. Sound is pretty decent. I hope it is, because apparently this microphone is expensive. I didn't pay for it, it's a loan. But still, I paid for all the thing to make it work with my computer. Because apparently there's different types of cables. If a cable is USB 3, 4, blue, orange, it's all different. And I never really looked into it, but now I have to know this kind of stuff. Hello from Canada. Welcome. I stopped scrolling. Okay. I just got done making a handbag that is inspired by a piranha plant from Super Mario. The zipper is the mouth. Nice, that's a good idea. That sounds very cute. I am sewing an owl bear backpack from an old stuffed teddy bear. Nice. How do we call that in French? E-bourse? E-bourse, I think. Which is owl bear, the same, but like e-bourse. You should make your audio available for a podcast. I would love to be able to listen to your French accent while falling asleep, as I found podcasts helpful for sleep. I'm gonna think about that, but I mostly do like visual art, so I don't know if that would make sense to have just my voice. And sometimes it's hard to just talk about something like that. I mean, if you are here on the chat, I can answer a question, and I feel like it's more like a discussion, which is good, but just talking to a microphone is very intimidating. I would love to be able to do that someday, but I'll think about it now that I have this very fancy microphone. I can make like go to sleep with me with just the sound of embroidery. That could be nice. Hello from Chicago. Are we beading a fish? Yes, we are. This is, as I just learned, a parrotfish. And I'm adding all the beads that I have. I'm not perfectly respecting the original colors, but I do what I can with what I have. Blech. You can fall asleep to this nice, I think it's in Portuguese, Brazilian. Let's listen to it together. Okay, just stumbled your impromptu. Take note making me getting my lazy derrière off the couch. Your lazy derrière is fine. It's okay to be lazy sometime. Okay, so I've finished the line up until here where I stopped, so I'm going to move this. I'm going to make it like one piece, so I have to finish the green here where the yellow is like has little mountains. Let's go here. I used to fall asleep to very long sewing videos with just voiceover. Angela Clayton. I love Angela Clayton. But the problem there is that when you want to watch them while awake, you just get so sleepy. Oh. But I see what you mean. It's for a different situation. Some people I'm like mesmerized and I just cannot look away, and some people are slower pace and it's okay when you do something else. It depends on what you want, what is the occasion. But yeah, I love Angela Clayton. I think she's one of the reasons I got really interested in YouTube at first. She's my inspiration. I hope she's doing okay. Can you make the fish into a 1920s hat? Ooh. The 1920s absolutely loved their beading, so I don't know yet. What do you think? Maybe a dress covered in fish and like the end of the dress will be like waves, or a fish net, like actual net, or like the cords, boat cords. I don't know. I also have my Jean-Paul Gaultier collection going on. Oh yeah, other project I'm working on, the Jean-Paul Gaultier sailor collection. Maybe I can incorporate the fishes, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna do more fish first. Just have something to do on the background. Do, 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 do. Got to go. Thank you for sharing the fish. Bye, Dr. Turtlebee. Have a great night. I'm trying to remember when I first encountered you. I think it was a bit forward, possibly when you were renovating your house. Ah, maybe when I started doing home stuff, when I got the house here. That makes sense because a bunch of people joined at that time, so. You and Angela have a lot of attention to detail that a lot of people don't have the patience for. It's nice. Thank you so much. But sometimes it's okay to not pay attention to detail. I mean, it's all craft, it's all for fun. And if you turn yourself crazy over small things that you actually don't like doing, you might not do the thing in the end. So whatever you can do to actually make the project, even if it's unfinished, botched, it's fine. As long as you enjoy the process. Do, 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 do. I would like to find sewing classes in my area, but I don't know where I'll find the time. It's true that it does take a long time. Well, that's why I learned a lot of things on YouTube. I mean, there's plenty of people doing incredible stuff, whatever area you are interested in. One more. No. Lost it. I messed up the waistband and have to become a floor troll. Bernadette is where I became acquainted with you. Ah, Bernadette! It's been a long time. That would make sense as well, because that's basically how my channel started getting some traction, is when YouTube decided that they put my videos after Bernadette, which I'm very grateful for. Add it to aerial dress. Add it what? Aphrodite out of the shell dress with fish jumping in the waves. That would be nice. It was the Sailor Moon costumes for me. They are still in the basement. I don't know if I'm ever going to wear them again. But that was a great adventure. In the Auckland suburbs of Whanhonga, they have sewing classes at a church there. Yeah, maybe you can find like local communities, local places. It doesn't have, sometimes you have excellent classes and teachers, but sometimes just having a little community, having just a little group to work together, it really helps, because it will really motivate you to have different people working on a project together and like hyping each other and helping you just finish your project. Okay, another bead. Those two are stuck together. And I broke one. Okay, one survived. Bye. Wow, I can't believe that was 3 years ago. Was it Bernadette or Sailor Moon? Sailor Moon 2 years ago. We are so old. Trop gros. Okay, I don't know if you can see, like here, there is a little dip. So actually those 2 rows have kind of a hole. So what I'm doing is I'm putting the threads through the beads on this side, putting 3 blue ones, and I'm putting the threads on the next yellow ones. I don't know if you can see. Sorry, the position is terrible. Voilà. Voila. Okay. So it's actually all 1 row, just with suddenly 3 blues in there. I learned to sew from my mom. Nice. She was a very creative seamstress. She would make costumes for us as well. It's really nice. I think I learned the basics as well from my mother, who is also very creative. But sometimes if you don't have someone in your family doing that, maybe you can find it in your local communities, your friends. Hopefully. Mikera to us is another amazing person I watch that is crafty. I love Mikera. I love her so much. I mean, I hate her because I'm very jealous. But also, I love her so much. So funny. Maybe one day I will get to meet her. She is so talented. Sewing is making something something upside down and inside out. It is. It's like geometry, but in a dimension, a theoretical dimension, that you just have to imagine the thing just crumbled and turned, and it's, yeah. I think it's like geometry on steroid. That's why I say that for problem solving, woodworking is much easier than sewing, because the wood doesn't bend too much, where the fabric is just a crumbled ball of stuff that is always turning different direction, and you still have to make sure you are visualizing the shapes and make sure that they fit together perfectly. I mean, in terms of geometry, that's the hard one. The same Auckland suburbs, Wahanga has a shop called Sewing Machine World. I kid you not, Sewing Machine World. Gotta have dinner, have fun everyone. Hopefully I will be back. Bye bye, Blue, have fun. I will come back another time. Don't worry. We're just chilling together. Looking forward to more lives like this in the future. Maybe a little bit more schedule. I know. I know. This was a surprise even for me, okay? Maybe need time to prepare my space for sewing. I want to work together. Okay, I will work on that. I want to do that this summer. Have like plans. But yeah, this one was just kind of random because I wanted to test the equipment. But I'm glad you came by. Have a nice dinner. You have found your huge pumpkin project. I don't know. I've been kind of traumatized by my last giant pumpkin. I didn't even think about Halloween yet. I'm going to go through the conquest and then the Netherlands, maybe the US. I don't know where this is going to go. But yeah, I have a few travel plans, so I'm gonna focus on that first, and then after I will think of other projects, because my brain is very easily overwhelmed which I inflict to myself. I mean, I'm not blaming anyone else, but that's what we do. Have a nice evening. My alarm goes off at 5, so I have to go. Thank you for your inspiration. Have a good evening. Hushi worth. You don't make it easy, huh? Hushi works well. I'm gonna go with that. I've got some mending and altering to do, plus some embroidery, and was not prepared. Sorry, people. I just it was just happening now. So I'm gonna plan later. I will tell you before. Sorry. So based on my earlier comments about joining when you were renovating your house, how long ago was that, do you think? I don't know if I actually renovated the house. Like, I think the first video that I did about the house, like the first view of the house was, according to YouTube, 2 years ago, but there are like one more, so 2.5 years ago. And I started on the living room. 2 months later, I have my first video about the living room. So yeah, more than 2 years ago. It's been a while already. Time flies when you are in the country. Still cicadas? Yeah. This was a happy accident to find Ariel on live. I love the recent scrub fabric petal gown on steroid. Oh yeah, thank you. I love your channel. It's so nice to hang out during live. They are so cozy. Thank you. That's why I put some bossa nova music in the background. And also it's a bit later in the evening, so the weather is nice. Oh, I'm gonna get the cat. Don't go. He was just sleeping off screen, so I'm gonna tell him to say hello. You can see, oh, il est tout endormi. He's all sleepy. Oh. Tu peux aller sur les perles? Tu peux. Bad decision. Voilà, that was the cat. Now you can go. The really famous, mais qu'est-ce qu'elle fout? When I saw the thumbnail, I asked myself the same. Not during COVID? What were? So based on my earlier... no, I think it was... Yeah, it was later because I didn't even started... Like the house, we got it after like the second wave of this. So I think it was right after. I enjoyed the video on the gathering room for your reenacting buddies. The tavern, yeah! Oh, I was too husky after. He's right there. He's staying there off screen. He's there. Yeah, the tavern was last year, I think, last year. Even though we have more plans for it. I don't know if any of you have watched the D&D Dungeons and Dragons games that we've already uploaded. I know it's in French, so probably most people won't see that, but we are trying to make something nice, like upgrading the setup and everything after each of each game. It's going okay. But we have so much fun playing, but I want to also have something that is interesting to watch. So that's so funny when I see these huge projects. I'm always amazed they come together so quick in my head, when really they can take so much more time for you to complete. Yeah. And YouTube doesn't like that. No wonder every creator is in burnout. because big project, they take so long. That's why I would love to be someone who can just talk on a camera. That must be so nice. But no, I have to sew things that take weeks because that's what I crave. Oh, le gros coquin. Oui, il est tout endormi, le pauvre. You should get a cat cam. I would love to. Sometimes he just like sleeps behind me, but no, I just want to stay off frame. Bébou? Yeah? Si? Non. Bébou, il boude. Il béboude. Hi Ariel, absolutely love everything you make. I hope you are doing well. How are your crochet adventure going? I've stopped doing them because it's too hot and I don't want to be like working with yarn constantly. But I think I'm going back to it in the autumn, maybe winter. But I had a lot of fun. I should learn like actual technical stuff because I've been learning only watching YouTube videos and not necessarily with the sound on. So I don't know the name of the things. Like sometimes I have people explaining things to me and they're like doubles, single, I don't know. I have no idea how to read a crochet pattern. I have no idea what the name of the things are. So I should be more proper in learning these kind of things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this bead. This bead is weird. Look at this bead. It looks like a drop. I'm almost done with a crochet dress that I've been working on. Nice. Oh yeah, because you can also do crochet with like cotton and it doesn't have to be a very warm yarn. But I don't think I'm good enough yet to make things that are not all chunky and just random sweaters. I will train. Love the D&D live. The quest is interesting and it's a fun way to realize how much French I understand. Ooh, so someone who is not French watching this, that is very ambitious of you and I thank you for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, because we are constantly rambling and just joking in French, so I understand it would make not much sense if you learn French from an academic side, because we are constantly goofing around and making a wordplay, which I understand can be annoying, but sorry. Have you watched any of Ash Bentley's video? She's hilarious and makes the maddest thing. It sounds familiar. Let me check. Ash Bentley. Like a car. Yes, I do. Yeah, the crochet. Yes, I do. I'm subscribed actually. Already. Very fun person. I started learning crochet with written instructions, a lot of SC and yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All those letters, I have no idea what that means. I'm guessing double crochet. Well, single crochet, SC. The rest, I have no idea. I started learning crochet with written instructions, a lot of, yeah, well, I'm watching the same thing over again. Hello from Vienna. Hi, Austria. I've been following your channel for quite a while now. What blew my mind was your leatherworks on the Moiraine costume. I have to watch The Last of Us now. Happy evening. Thank you. Have fun watching it. It's dark, but thank you for the compliment. Love Ash Bentley. Her recent knitting abomination is a work of art. It is. I love when people are just going all in their silly ideas. I love that. English sounds so much more exotic when spoken with a French accent. It does. Just like French also does seem exotic with an accent. I love when people have accents speaking in French. Especially when I can't tell instantly what it is. So I'm like, what is that? I'm still crocheting with a weight 3 acrylic yarn though. I wanted the specific colors it offers. Also I thought it would be cute to wear in the fall winter. I'm guessing 3 is heavy. I don't know. I have no idea what that means. But if you say winter, I'm guessing this is a heavy yarn. See how inculte I am? Uncultured, uneducated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have too many projects going on all the time, but I'm looking forward to trying to size up the Moschino vest and making it all kind of colors. Nice, that would be fun. Also, good way to use scraps if you make all the diamonds, different sizes. C'est maintenant que t'arrives, toi. Oui, bah oui. Viens, viens. Viens là. Bon, alors, bébou. Voilà. Regarde, regarde, c'est un poisson. Bonjour. Ah. Bon, bah, I guess I'm gonna start talking. I'm crocheting my first sweater right now, and I've yet to do a project that isn't putting rectangles together. It's quite fun. I didn't think I would enjoy quilting at first, but it's really fun. It's like a puzzle that you invent. I like it. Hello from Brooklyn, New York. Your channel has inspired me to get back into creative work. Nice, thank you. And hello to the cat who just meowed. Tu dis bonjour? Oui. Tu viens faire chier tout le monde? Ok. Bon. Bah. Hop. Non. Ok. I guess there's nothing to do. He's here. Tu te pousses un peu? Là? No, you can't see it. I'm trying to move the camera, but it's on my screen. Voilà. Là. Bon, I'll put the other camera back so I can move the frame. Là. Voilà. I'm making a pocket style notice board for a LARP. We always forget to pass on messages, and this should make it easier. Nice! Like a letterbox with messages for people. That's nice. Right in the middle of the creative project. Yes, he loves to be the one getting the attention. That's why I usually have a decoy project. When I'm drawing, I have another paper, or sometimes before I was here, I had another keyboard for my old cat, so he can stand on one of the keys. Okay. Super. I was talking of my other cat, so he took it in the wrong way. Pardon. Not your cat, making sure that you take regular breaks to relax your hands and drink some water. Hello from Ireland. I'm sewing a pair of 1960s breeches. as part of writing habit ensemble, I love live char is just what I need. Live chat is just what I need to feel like I'm sewing with friends. Yes, you are, because there's plenty of people here working together on their thing. Oh yeah, that was another thing that I wanted to ask if people might be interested and how I could do that, because I'd love to do more live streams, which is fine because I have projects that I like to work on, but also I thought it would be interesting to have live streams that are helping you with your projects. So I don't know yet. I tried a few years back, but I didn't finish setting it up. But maybe having some sort of, maybe a Discord channel or something, someplace where you can send me your projects with like questions about anything, and I will just go on live stream and try to help you with your things with, I don't know, how do I make this, or I have this thing, what is wrong with it, or help me design whatever. So I was wanted to do something like that. If that would be interesting to other people to ask their question about their specific project, so I can have like the reference image or something and actually help them, but also doing it live, so it could also help other people who didn't think they needed to know about those issues. I think it's a good idea, but I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to put that in place. Probably on Discord, because like the YouTube community tool is meh. Random question, have you played or heard of Clair Obscur Expedition 33? Of course I have. So many people have sent me, I mean so many, 3 people have sent me images of like the character with the red hair, and okay, I see it, even though it's a very, very young character. And I love the aesthetic. I think I'm gonna watch a Let's Play or something, but like the gameplay is definitely not something I enjoy, so I'm probably not gonna play it. But I've already watched a few cinematics, and I think it's really gorgeous, and I love the story and the ambience. But I'm probably not gonna play the actual game, because this kind of gameplay, like monster slaying, kind of very combat driven, is not my kind of game that I really enjoy. I would probably get mad at it very fast. But it's absolutely a gorgeous game. I think it got a lot of awards. So if you like this kind of stuff, it's probably good to watch it. Not my cast knows who's the real star of the show is. He does. He definitely does. You know that I got a lot of cards? I mean, no. You know that he got a lot of cards? Like on the fridge, we have only cards that are addressed to him. Not me, huh? To him. Such a diva. Too many? Wait. Azariel body double time. If you're talking about Clair Obscur or the cat. Office Hours Global has a live Zoom every day for streaming and audio and video question. Been there since April. Office Hours Global, I'm gonna write it down. I'll check it another time. Office Hours Global. Okay. Helping us out would be great. I just started working on a new cosplay, and I've already run into some problems where I already know that things won't work as I first imagined they would, as always. Yeah, exactly for this kind of thing. If I can help, I mean, that would be so cool. I can just, because I mean, brainstorming problems, it's one of my favorite things. So If it's problems that I didn't even created myself, that would be even better. But yeah, I would love to help you. I mean, my channel is all about making you create stuff with your hands. So if I can help any way I can, I would love to, because I think that is my calling. Helping you with your random crafting project. I love that so much. I may have almost thrown my controller across the room very early on playing Clair-Obscur, and then it got better. See? I already know it's going to happen like that. So, yeah. Right now I'm playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, because I thought playing something that is happening in a very cold climate would help during the heat wave. So that's what I've been doing. And also it's not a super complicated game. Bonsoir, question random, mais qu'avez-vous pensé de votre expérience à l'ECG l'an dernier? I was just... so ECG is European Cosplay Gathering. It's a... No, Extreme Cosplay Gathering. Now they changed the name. I loved it. I think it's the best cosplay show that I've ever seen. Like the most show-esque. It was much better than the WCS in terms of like stage thing. Like people really are giving you a show, and I really love that. So yeah, I loved it. J'ai adoré. I see a panelist on Office Hours Global during the COVID times. Tell them I'd sent you. Okay, Peter, I will do that when I check it out. Thank you. Is the Discord available to everyone, or is it Patreon members? No, it's everybody. I think you can go under any of my videos, and there's the link there. It's everyone. Please come. Everybody's so nice there. They are sharing all their projects. It's very cool. And they are extremely nice, which I'm very grateful for. I mean, this community is just so nice. I have friends who are streamers or different kind of content creators who have some difficulties sometimes with people, comments and stuff like that. It can be really hard, but I feel like I'm extremely privileged in that area, that you are all just so nice and so cute and supportive, and I don't know. I basically never removed anyone except like for the automatic YouTube thing. I don't even check out the held comments thing. Like if YouTube holds them, I don't want to know why. So I don't think I've ever had a really mean comment. So what I'm saying is that you are absolutely lovely. I love you so much, and I'm very lucky to have such a wonderful community. So if you go on the Discord, you can have a very nice supportive community of crafters. They also share their cats' pictures, so I like that. Where can I find a talented and beautiful workman like you? Oh, thank you, Miguel. You can find them in every craft store. It's just that we are in pyjamas all the time. J'ai perdu mon bout de cire. Sacha qu'elle a fait tomber encore. I've lost my little wax. Oh no! Did you see it? It's like a little brown piece that looks like chocolate cheese. Ah bah voilà. Là, merci. Azariel Bikis from Portugal, you're an amazing artist and a magical woman. Thank you so much. That is very kind of you, Joanna. Hi, Azariel. Cœur from Worcester, Worcester, Ohio, USA. I'm also shiny with set. Yeah, I think most of the northern hemisphere is very shiny right now. Making my way there slowly I'm on my work computer, but excellent. I am a novice sewist and I have been watching your videos to run through osmosis. That's exactly my plan with my channel, so thanks. Blaming the cat, yeah. I'm always blaming the cat. It was him. I mean, why was it under the frame? There's probably literally video evidence that I put it there, but it's okay. Putting the knitting down for now. Thank you. Taking you with me. Pouh, je crève de faim. Oh, ok. Have a bon app. Mange bien. What I've learned so far, velvet is the devil. It is, but I love it still. See here, this piece of velvet, extremely useful when you are beading. It's just a scrap that I sewn the edges because it holds. I did a little demonstration earlier, but imagine this is like the hair. No, okay, this is a flat surface. This is your bead. If you stab your bead to put it on your needle will just scratch on the surface, and since you are doing that with tens of thousands of beads, it can like remove a little bit of time from you every bead. But if you put your beads on a piece of velvet, it's like on hair. It has kind of tiny arms holding it, so when you stab your bead with your needle, the needle goes through the hair and it's not grabbing anything, so it's actually much easier to put on your needle, if that makes sense. So yeah, use a little scrap of velvet to put your beads. When things work out in the near future, I'd like to send you New Zealand with Whittaker chocolate and Heartland chips. I'll contact you when I can do that. Thank you so much. I try to eat less chocolates, but I'm very weak. If I have chocolate in front of me, it's gone. I mean, milk chocolate. Dark chocolate, I can resist. Hello Azariel, hello from the north of England. Hello, welcome, Time Lord Boy. What a cool name. Okay, see now that I finished the little heels of yellow here. Now it's all one long piece, so I can finish filling up this green area with the beads and just row after the other. So it's going to be much easier. Oh, that is clever. I do bead crochet and it would be so helpful for stringing beads. Exactly. Or you can use, well, a beading wheel, a wheelbarrow? No, pas du tout. A wheel something, a little thing that turns when you put your beads, and you just put your needle in it, and since you're turning the container, the beads just go by themselves on your needle. It sounds really weird when I explain it like that, but it's called a beading wheel, I think. Is it? Beading wheel? Pas du tout. A bead spinner. Voilà. Bead spinner. Very useful to put the beads on the piece of string thread. Bonjour du Canada. Bonjour le Canada. Hey from Ireland. Demanding separate cat cam, so lovely to have live close to my time zone. Thank you. Well, yeah, we are in the same time zone, I think, or just 1 hour separate, or 2. Well, not far. And the cat is gone. Sorry, he was there earlier. Cat sat on the fish. he dared to do it. Maybe he was blessing it with his magic power. Yeah, I can see his magic powers everywhere. I like to think that future archaeologists will examine my crochet project and be able to sequence the genome of my cat from all the cat hair. Probably, yeah. Just like when you see old manuscripts, like old manuscripts from the Middle Ages, and some of them have like cat paws because the cat walks over the ink when it wasn't dry. It's very funny. Ah mais non, je suis trop belle. A spinner, haha! I was right. It's not as helpful for patterns, but yeah, if it's all the same color, a spinner is good. Ah, yeah, of course. It only works if you are working with one color at a time. Spindle. Is that? No, I think it's something else, a spindle. Spindle. I think it's for spinning yarn. I don't know. Should ask Gillian and Eve. I just got into beading too. Are you making the fish into a purse when you're done? I don't know. I'm just beading fishes until I'm out of all my beads, and I will decide later. Right now it's just like a long-term project to enjoy on the background. And also I can watch YouTube videos and movies while I do this, which is always nice. Do you have something relaxing to do with your hand? A pearl mill? Pas du tout, Adrien. Bead windmill in French? Un moulin à perles in French. Ok. Merci, Adrien. I just got into... pas du tout. I was going to go, but I'm still here. Allez, Peter! Go! You can go. It's okay. I gave you my blessing. You need to go eat or sleep. I don't know where you are, but at some point it's okay to leave. I will be here. Saturday. Saturday, I'm announcing. I will do another live because I give free tickets to the Elfia festival in the Netherlands, which I'm going to. So I will be there to choose people to give the tickets to. If you are interested in going in the Netherlands in September, I have tickets for the Elfia festival in a castle. Howard into a hat? Oh, making the fish into a hat? I don't know yet. It's just sparkly fishes. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I hope you do a Bayonetta outfit soon in the fall. I know you're trying last year. I did try last year. It was kind of a failure, but also given how hot it was in Japan, I think I would have just melted in the hair. So I'm not so sad about it. But yeah, I love Bayonetta. I visited that one several times. The Elfia thing. Ah, Redmar, I know you from Discord. Yeah. I'm going there next September with Adrien, so we are going to take a little vacation there. And hopefully the festival is going to be nice because it's in a gorgeous castle. When is the festival in the Netherlands happening? It's September 20 and 21, I think. I'm gonna check it out so I don't say something stupid, but Elfia Arsène. Yeah, 20 and 21 September in Arsène. If you want to check out, it's called Elfia. Ooh, I would love to LARP in a castle. I went to a vampire one in a stately home in 2022, but mostly in a camping in field. Yeah, it's not a LARP. It's a festival. It's a convention, kind of. Yeah, it's a convention. Not a LARP this time, but I'm sure it's going to be amazing. Still, there's costume contest. There's plenty of events. There's markets. There's shows, music, and it's in a gorgeous location. So I'm very excited to see what it is. I think I'm gonna go as a fairy. Maybe turn this fish into a purse and make a scale dress with the leftover scale with a hood, and the hood is a fish's head. So it looks like you have a fish walking on. I could be like a reverse mermaid. That would be so funny. I already have like 2 fish handbags already. So maybe I can make the fish under. I don't know. We'll see. That would be fun. Might have to go there after all. A friend of mine is also going. Nice. I have free tickets. Come on the Patreon. Oh, thanks. I will be at the Jane Austen Festival in Bath that weekend, but maybe another year. I hope you have a lot of fun there. Oh, what a treat to get you live, your video. It was such a treat for my whole family. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy them as a family. I try to be entertaining, but also teach you a bunch of things in crafting and in French. Bonjour. Yes, Reverse Mermaid. I was just going to say the same. Reverse Mermaid is like hilarious. I love that. Thick. It's the first of her video I watched. Thick? What are you saying? Is it about the scale dress, maybe? Hello from Minnesota. Hi, USA. I was surprised to see you. We're streaming and I had to see what's going on. I am adding beads to a fish. That is what's going on. Why? I don't know. I just like it, and we will see later. We are also talking about the events this summer, like the Elfia Festival in the Netherlands in September, and the Conquest of Mythodea in August. Come to Cleveland. It's a great city. Cleveland. I have no idea what that is. Canada? Cleveland? No, USA. USA, probably. Usually, when you say the city and not the country, it's USA. I'm gonna assume it's there. Fish travel is schools. If you make fish purses for all of your friends, and you should walk around grouped really close together carrying the... yeah, to make like a... schools. A school of fishes. That's called, yeah. In French, that would be un banc de poissons. A fish's bench. That's weird. That's weird in English, but that's how we call a bunch of fish together. Sorry, I mean, think I was distracted. Think it was the first video, so it was... Yeah, okay, now I get it. I know, autocorrect. Damn you. Cleveland, Ohio. Again, you didn't say the country, so it is the US. They just had a Tolkien Days in Germany. Ooh, nice. Maybe I would go at some point. I mean, I'm already going to Germany in August, so. But I mean, it's so close. I should do more events there. Cleveland is in America. There is a Tolkien. Yeah. Never go to Saint Louis. I think the pronunciation there would explode your brain. Crève-cœur is pronounced Crève-cœur. Crève-cœur. I love when people pronounce French in a weird way. It's so funny to me. I'm going to a medieval festival in Denmark, in August as well. It was one of the Europe's biggest at some point, but I don't think it is anymore. A medieval festival, that sounds nice. Especially in the summer. Especially since we have so many castles everywhere. Might as well use them for pretending to be in the medieval times. I learned that Cleveland, Ohio is where Balto lived out his life. Who is Balto? Sorry, don't know. So much questions on the wax. Qu'est-ce que tu dis, Adrien? Je comprends pas. I learned that Cleveland... non, pas du tout. Superman was created in Cleveland. Cool. I'm sure there is then a Superman museum there. As a person from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, US, thank you. I feel obligated to tell you Cleveland is just an okay city. Oh! There's some dissing in the comment. Cleveland is not good. Pittsburgh is only 2 hours away and we have a sport area. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. We have that a lot with different cities that are close together. I've never been to either of them, so I don't know. Suddenly, Adrien Sauvage is giving back the wax that I've lost. You can see that? It's wax from my mother's bees that I turned into little pieces. I have like 1 kilo of them. Adrien, sorry, it is from a single person me, but I'm having a question about wax for threads since why. Okay. Okay, I get it. So this thread is just regular, probably polyester thread, super cheap. But if you wax it, like you rub it on just a piece of beeswax, it will, first of all, strengthen the thread, because thread, it's fibers, so they can, from rubbing or anything, they can just come away from the thread. So with the wax, it's just gluing them together, kind of. So it makes the thread sturdier, and also it really helps with knots, because sometimes when you are hand sewing, your thread might make a little knot and it's really annoying. And when you are hand sewing for hours, the time undoing all those little knots, it can really add up to more hours. So I would highly suggest taking the time just to rub a little bit of wax on your thread like this. You just put the thread on the wax, snap it with your finger and just rub it a little bit, and that's it. And it really helps avoiding like knots. Fun facts. Wax your thread. Howdy from Texas. Howdy. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know how to make accents. You are so much fun to watch. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm not sure who Balto is. I've never heard that name. Sorry. Hey Nikki, let me tell you, as a transplant to the Cleveland... Okay, we have some drama in the comments. Cleveland against... Pittsburgh? What was the other city? Sorry. Sorry, I will let you go on. No, Superman Museum here in Cleveland, really. Voilà, I knew there are a few sites to visit and other in process. I know a lot about this. I'm a big Superman fan. I knew it. Of course, there is a Superman museum. That would actually be fun. So, are you saying like Metropolis is close to Cleveland? I don't know where is that. No, I'm joking. I know it doesn't exist. Lol, I need sound as my phone notification. Howdy. Yeehaw! I can record it for you if you want. Balto was a sled team. A sled team dog. What kind of dog is that? In Alaska that helped deliver medicine to a sick little girl in Alaska. So it's like a famous dog. Okay, I get it. Who lived in there, sorry. Thank you for your service, Balto, then. You were a good boy. I am a bead artist and specialize in restoring 100-year-old purses and making reproduction, as well as costume designers with bead and embroidery. Wow, that's awesome. Can you evaluate my work and my technique and tell me what I could improve? Except if it's about tambour embroidery, because I'm trying to learn, but I'm not good enough yet. But I'm trying to learn. Krypton is Superman's home. Absolutely. I knew that. Je te ferai dire. Exactly. I usually pull some strands over my beeswax, I'm guessing, and then put them between a piece of fabric under an iron and pull them through several times to get rid of excess wax. That is smart. Especially if your wax is not perfectly very clear or very light. It can you can have a little stain if you are working maybe with something white, so that's smarter to do it that way, to melt it under the iron. But I'm not going to that point because calmos. That is just the animated movie, the whole story of the gnome diphtheria serum run. I have no idea what you're talking about, I'm sorry. German autocorrect is messing up. I have that problem too in French. I always have to change my phone from French because when I'm doing something in English, the phone is like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you saying? I don't get it. Et voilà, another bead that doesn't have a hole. Unusable. Bye. Yes, Samuela was just trying to boil down the story quickly. Thank you. Okay, next row. See, it's coming together. I mean, I did all this part and a little bit of this in the last. I'm gonna stop at some point. I think I'm gonna go in 15 minutes, something like that. T'as faim, Adrien? On mange? Tu me diras. Your partner is also very creative as well, right? Yes. Would he ever be interested in making a video on one of his projects? I would love that. But he's already working on the Dungeons and Dragons project. If you haven't seen, we make like episodes in the tavern in the basement that we made. So he has a lot on his plate with that. But I would love for him to have his YouTube channel on like woodworking or I don't know, any creative projects. I would love that. How are you choosing the colors of the design? Just the feel vibe, or are you following the pattern? I'm kind of following the original drawing mostly, but also I don't have like the exact colors in my stash, so I'm going with the vibes and the colors I have on hand. If you can see, attends. No, I cannot push this, but I have like a little cart. This is my little cart, and I have all my beads in there. Voila. I'm not gonna go too much because I'm gonna put it all in the ground. Glue the beads with no hole into a visage instead of throwing them away. I would, in a way, yes, but also I'm way too lazy for that. So I think in this there is like probably 5 that are damaged. So probably I'm not gonna do that. That is a good idea, no. But I have so much things planned that I'm not gonna save 5 beads. I know it's a bit wasteful, but it's okay, I think. How is Not Your Cat doing? He's very fine. As you can see, he just laid there from like all the hair here. No, you don't see them. He's doing fine. I don't hear him yelling, so I think he already got dinner. Or he's hunting birds and rats and basically every living thing 2 kilometers around the house. He's a monster. Hey Ariel, you always wear such beautiful crafted glasses in your video. Do you make them yourself? PS, I really like your work. Thank you so much. Pas du tout, I don't make them myself at all. I think these ones are from Général d'Optique. Like the cheapest glasses shop in France. And the other one that a lot of people really like, they were, I don't want to give too much publicity to this shop because the glasses look gorgeous, but I don't think the correction is very good. Like the lenses, they are not very well made. Hold on. Yeah. It's these ones. They look very cool, and technically they are to my correction, eye correction, but it's not. I don't know. If I wear them for the whole day, it gives me a headache. So I don't think they are very, very well made. I wouldn't recommend the website. So I'm probably gonna take them to my local glasses shop so they can change hopefully they can change like the glass, this part, the transparent part. But I really like the frame. If you want just a frame, the shop is called Firmu, Firmu, I think. Let me check. The frames are cute and very cheap, but the correction is bad. So don't spend too much on that. If it's just for decor, fine. But don't give yourself a headache. I don't think it's good for your eyes. You are doing well with your beadwork. There are different techniques for doing long lines of bead embroidery. I see you are doing the back stitch. When doing long lines, I prefer the couching stitch. Yeah. So correct me if I'm wrong. It's like you're putting a lot of beads on your thread. You just put your thread on it, and then with another thread, you are stitching that on, which would make sense. But since I was doing like little parts at first, I didn't think about that. And now I just started with this. But I'm going to try this technique, maybe on the next fish. Where do you get your ideas from? Everywhere. Everything, all the time. I watch all the movies. I watch all the shows. I play all the games. I go on Pinterest. I go on everything. Trying to keep an open mind when you watch anything, and try to put I don't know if that made sense, but try to be generous, like not put yourself and your thoughts first when you see something. Like if when you see something and your first reaction is, I don't really like that, it's fine. I mean, but even if you don't like it, there's probably a lot of stuff that you can still take from it, from as inspiration. So if you can try to just absorb everything without judgment, and then when you have all the info, you take what you actually like. This is really helping me because there's some things that I don't like. For example, quilting. Like quilting, a lot of quilts. I mean, I really don't like that. I think it's, I don't know. As in terms of taste, I don't like that. But in terms of craftsmanship, and some of them I think are gorgeous. So, like, this technique is bringing me so much inspiration, even though most results I don't actually enjoy in terms of taste. Does that make sense what I'm saying? So yeah, trying to keep an open mind to everything around you, because there's so much like little treasures hidden. Like people have so many ideas all the time. So if you can try to see what they mean when they do something, it really, really helps. Not that I see everything all the time, but it helps. When using cheap beads, I call them. That means to sort through them for flaws and throw them out before I start sewing with them. It is very entertaining to listen to your thought process. Thank you. It is a good idea to sort through all the beads, but you see this bottle? I have like 100 of them. So no, I am not sorting through the beads. I'm just throwing when one is just damaged. I like sorting through stuff, through tiny things, but that seems like too much work. Thank you for your time. I appreciate your crafty weirdness, and I hope to see you for your project soon in videos. Thank you for passing by. I hope you had a great time, and I will see you in the next one. Saturday, another live, probably at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. CEST, Central European Summertime. So I don't know. I'm gonna make a post about it. But thank you for passing by. Bisous. And greeting from the middle of Ohio in the US. Love your video. Thank you so much, Carrie. The glass parts are called lenses. Mais oui, bien sûr. I knew that. Lenses. Sometimes the words, they just slip away. Your project of love is the best way to do things. I just thought beads because I have to match antique beads. It makes sense. Here I'm just using beads that I have, and I don't even really know which color I'm gonna use next. So here it doesn't really matter, but when you are doing this kind of work, it makes sense. Suspend disbelief and follow with what is being told and what it is shown. Exactly. Do that. That's how you can enjoy a lot of art, just for understanding what they mean, even if you don't like the art, the story behind it is interesting. Do you iron interfacing on the back to hold the threads when you are done, or spread glue? I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. This fabric is okay. It's like it has some strength and some body. It keeps its shape. You see, I have another one with like moray eels and other fishes. So it's sturdy enough. If you were using maybe a tool of an organza, you might have to do something about it, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. What does the back look? Oh yeah, because at first I wanted to reinforce the back. So I started, I had 2 layers of cotton first, but I don't know, it didn't serve any purpose, and this fabric was good enough, so I don't know. I think this is strong enough. And if I use that, I'm going to add it to something. So the threads are going to be protected anyway. Oh, I didn't I didn't look behind it. It looks nice. All those threads. It's almost like embroidery. I like it. Okay. Bonsoir. Is the fish a kit or a personal project? It's just fish printed fabric that I'm adding bead to, and I don't know why. Just enjoying the process. I don't even know what it's going to look in the end. Azarian sounds like all the French cool and collected. Yeah, sure. No, c'est pas that's that's not at all what I am. I'm like anxiety and awkward. the total opposite of cool and collected. But okay, thank you, I'll take it. If you... Pas du tout. I just suddenly thought about that. Lol. What is that? What are you saying? Do you iron interface? Ah, okay, merci. I get it now. Is the music gone? Then the music died. It died. Okay. Let's go for the end of the stream. The end of the night. Hop là. Okay, very nice. Hello, what a cool project. Do you think you will incorporate this into another project, or is it just for fancies, big parties? It is first just for the pleasure of doing something very meditating, but maybe at some point I will do something with it, but I don't know yet what it's going to be. Feel free to give ideas. What about like a corset covered in beads? That would be cool. Hi from Australia. Hi. Hi, mate. Oh, I'm so good at accents. I know. Very nice looking the backside. If you take scrap felt and cut it exactly to the shape you are beading, then do the long line beading over it. That will create a 3D or stamp work effect. It could be very nice. Maybe I could even have more layers in the middle to have like a round volume here and maybe more flat on the fish arm. I don't know yet exactly where it's going to be, so if it's kind of a, I don't know, a puff effect on a jacket or something, that could be cool. I'm keeping that idea in the back of my mind. Thank you. Greeting from Yorkshire, UK. Very pretty. I am sat embroidering a bat and a full moon. Nice. Love that kind of motif. Sorry for the late respawn. Work got busy. Minnesota is my home state from the US. I am not used to chatting with people from other countries than mine. Well, it's okay. I forgive you. But when you work with a lot of different countries, it's like, I don't know every city in every country. I made a big mistake. I looked up another yarn craft, new to me, and I want to do it and buy the tools. Oh, that. I understand the struggle. I won't enable you. Maybe you can try that by borrowing the tools of someone. Maybe. But I totally see the need to have a new craft, a new project, and just shopping for supplies. I love to do that. I try to restrain myself, but I do have a few new crafts to try. I actually last year got a tufting run, a tufting gun for making rugs. And haven't started yet, but I'm kind of excited to try this new thing of making rugs with a gun, a yarn gun that goes. And maybe stained glass after that, but that would imply a lot of new tools, so we'll see, one thing at a time. All the project comments encourage me to finish applique mending my partner's trouser. Thankful, buddy. Well, I'm glad you find the motivation. Every little project is new experience points to add to your craft and your skills. Anxiety and awkward, that describes me as well. But I can flip to nerdy and quirky for my students to keep them excited to learn. I teach math in California, USA. Okay. Well, I'm guessing that if you watch my channel, you're probably a bit quirky and nerdy and crafty. One of those. So I totally get it. I've wanted to try tufting for edges. You remind me that I need to look up and see if there is any classes near me where I can try. Exactly! When you want to try a new craft, it's great. First, you have classes, especially if there's tools that can be dangerous. You don't want to hurt yourself. But also you can have someone just looking over your work and telling you if you are doing something completely wrong. And also you can try the tools without having to buy them. Because what if you try and you don't like it? You have the tool and then you have to put them in the garage for 5 years? No. Or sell them? So if you have an opportunity to try without having to buy everything yourself, please do that before spending all this money on a few things. But after that, of course, if you think, wow, this is amazing, I'm gonna do that all the time, I understand. I understand the need to buy the tools. Wait, do you have a flounder bag to go with your... That would be fun. I'm gonna... wait, one sec. I'm gonna show you. Attends, the other side. Pas du tout le côté. This is my bag to go with my Ariel. Here. My bag to go with my Ariel dress. Nice. Also, it has... It cost me $8 in Japan. I just added a chain. And now I have with my fancy handbag. I love to wear it. It's very unpractical, but very fun. Bye. Do you remember Ariel sounding anxious when the cat peed on her material? She was... Thank you for reminding me. No, I was not anxious. I was mad and crying. That's not the same. Is it my imagination or do those dark beads resemble caviar? Hey, it does. Kind of. Very fitting for this project. Do you think I have enough to finish all this part? I don't know. What? No nerds here? Ever? None of us want craft supply? Oui, oui, bien sûr. What? Ah, oui. That's right. Sorry, I moved the music very loudly. Bonjour ma belle, je suis très contente de te voir dans un live. Allô, du Canada? Bonjour, bonjour le Canada. Attends, comment on dit? Veux-tu bienvenue? Wow, I'm so good at accents, I know. Me, quirky, don't think so, but nerdy? Ouais. Bunch of nerds. We all are. I don't know if fish bag would be perfect for carrying stuff and breaking into an impromptu slapstick. Yes, yes, absolutely. Slapping a stranger with a fish is kind of acceptable. It's not, huh? Don't do that, huh? Don't say I told you to do that. That was a joke. Yarn buying and yarn using are two very different hobbies. I know. Well, I understand the need, but one hobby is more dangerous for your financial security than the other. So I wouldn't encourage shopping to be a hobby. But I understand you. Hoard supplies? Don't know what you're talking. Oh yeah, I see you. Bien sûr, we're all the same. I am a professional at the first shopping. That bag would go well with a cosplay of the fishmonger from Story Comics. It would. C'est vrai. Comment il s'appelle? Assurance Tourix? Non, ça c'est... This is the Bard. No, I don't remember the name of the fish guy. No. Also, good morning from Australia. Good morning, Australia. Good morning. Attends. It's like super early right now. I have friends in Australia that I talk to sometime, and I talk to them like at midnight or 1 a.m. because for them it's already so early. Well, Australia is big, so there's different time zones for this country, but you must be very early, Australia. But you are still welcome. I think I'm gonna stop the live in 10 minutes. So my excuses through the years for buying more fabric, beads, trim is that I'm investing in my retirement because I won't be able to afford this stuff, then probably retire in September. Okay, I see. It makes sense. It makes sense. And you will have the time to use them, so I guess it's okay. Oui, bah, oui. Okay, you just heard him, but he's gone. It's okay. My fiancé pointed out to me that the only item he owns in our spare room is his suitcase. The rest is my craft supply. Naughty! You are naughty. I hope you use those craft supply. It's okay sometimes to give your craft supplies to someone else if you don't think you are going to use them. It could make like a nice gift to someone to make them, I don't know, a basket for trying a new craft. I did that several times because I had so many sewing tools. Because when you start to tell people that you do some kind of craft, people will give you stuff. They're like, okay, I just had to empty my grandmother's attic, and here is all this fabric and all those old tools, which, I mean, it's super cool, but at some point I had like duplicates of almost every sewing tools. So for friends that did a bit of sewing but didn't have like everything, I made them a little bag, and I put all the necessary sewing tools that I had, like 5 of each. So I made little kits for them, and that's a very nice gift. And it's more space for you, it's less money to spend for them, and it's reusing stuff. And I don't know, it's a very it's a very thoughtful gift. I'm sorry. I'm fine. Sorry. I I worked at Joann's Fabric in the USA for several years. I used to tell anxious partners of shoppers, this is the place of sanctuary and I cannot reveal my customer's location. It is a protected location. I get it. It makes sense. Ordre Alphabetics, yes, that's the name of the fishmonger. His German name means something like lends you nothing. Ordre Alphabetics means alphabet order, kind of. That's a weird name. No, I'm not gonna explain Asterix here. That's a weird French thing that I enjoy. What a lovely surprise to catch this live. Hello from the UK. Hello, welcome. I'm leaving in 5 minutes, I'm sorry. But thanks for joining. In the US at least, I have seen the popularity of second-hand craft store rise too. I got my pinking shears that way. That's a great thing. Yeah, it's nice to have, yeah, a thrift store for a specific object would absolutely make sense because people have so many things that they might not use, and when someone moves away or dies or just decides they want to do something else, all those crafting materials, they can be useful to someone else, especially if it's cheap for someone who doesn't have a lot of money to buy them. I love that you can do that. Dang it, I've been watching people making sweets in a Japanese bakery when I could have watched this. Sorry you missed this absolutely fascinating live of me doing this exact thing for the last 2 hours. But it's nice to chat up. I don't know if I'm gonna leave it on replay, like, well, I don't care. Maybe I will. I have no idea what YouTube wants for me, so I'll just do what I want and we'll see what happens. Okay, no, I finish this row and then we'll start the live. This is kind of a countdown. Huh? I grew up reading Asterix, the fishmonger. His name is Unhygienics in English. Well, it makes sense for the fishmonger. I wonder how popular Asterix is in other countries, because it's like very French, I mean, culture. The Gaulois, the village that resists the Roman Empire. It's not super historically accurate, obviously, but it's like very funny. I used to read it when I was a kid. My dad loved that. He had all of them. I'd like to go back and see parts I missed of the stream, so I'm fine if it stays up. Okay. Well, Waltz, you got it. I will leave it up. I don't even have like a thumbnail for it. It's okay. It's just fish. Do you do lives often? Not at all. I think it's the first one in the last 8 months, probably. So not at all, but I plan on doing a few of them this summer because I'm taking it slow. Why is it not focusing? I'm taking it slow this summer in terms of projects, so I want to work on a few different things that I cannot show right now because it's secret projects that has to wait before the festivals I'm going to. So I think I'm gonna do live streams because it's a lot less preparation, and it's also, since it's so hot right now, just chilling at my desk is quite nice. And also I have a lot of fishes to bead, so I think I'm gonna do a lot more live streams now. And also I have this nice setup that you can enjoy, except like for the autofocus thing that is kind of messing up because of the reflection of my glasses. But I think the sound is very good because I have this microphone that a friend lent to me. Hey! Je me suis fait piquer. I got bitten by a mosquito. I would love if you could do more lives. I like the idea of craft with me live. Well, I will. I will do more than that. I will do crafting lives, but also helping you on your projects. I'm planning on doing like almost like project hospital thing, where you can send any questions or pictures of stuff from your own project if you have specific questions, technical stuff that is going wrong, or just help on design, or trying to find ideas on something, or just trying to fix something that is going wrong. So you could send me your actual project, and I will try my best to help you fix what I can, and do that on live stream so other people can maybe learn from everyone's problems. I think it's a great idea. So if you have problems, I'm gonna do a channel on the Discord, like it's public Discord. You can find the link on each one of my videos, so people can send me their questions, their problems, pictures of their work, and I will try to fix that. Just make sure that it is pictures that can be shown in public. So no pictures of yourself half naked in your half done costume, or I don't know, children, or anything that is not suitable for showing on YouTube. Thank you. But I will do my best to help you with your projects. That sounds amazing. I'm trying to alter a second-hand wedding dress at the moment and definitely need some advice. Well, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to help others with their projects, because I love fixing problems, but I don't love having problems, so that would be the best for each and everyone. Allez, let's cut this. Hop. The last ones, they go back into the bottle. Up. Okay, this is all I have left. I think this is enough to fill this area. Voilà. Et voilà. Attends, I'm gonna show you on the other camera. Nice. It's all shiny. It's all shiny. Focus, s'il te plaît. Okay, the camera is not focusing on the right thing, but yeah, it's quite big, much bigger than my head. We'll find her a name at some point. What a rude mosquito, I know. I will kill it later if I find it. Projects are meant to be enjoyed, so I'm glad you're taking your time, but I also understand the pressure to always be pumping out new things for the algorithm. Yeah, the mighty algorithm is running our lives. Yeah, I chose this. It's okay. In Dutch, the fishmonger is called kost u niks, which means costs you nothing. That's kind of the same in German then. Anyways, I think I'm gonna call it a night. It's like 10 p.m. so I'm gonna go have dinner, and then I will see you next live. Next live is going to be Saturday. I'm going to do a little giveaway for tickets for the event, the Elfia costume convention in the Netherlands that I'm going to in September. So I have a few tickets to give out. So I will do another live then, and I will try to put together the whole thing about helping you with your project. But I want that to be like a recurring thing that people can just come every week and ask questions, and hopefully I can help them. So I think it was this was a nice stream to have going while I work. I cannot wait for the next stream. Bye everyone, have a great day, and God be with you all. Thank you, Waltz. So thank you for streaming. Bye bye. I hope you had a nice time. I hope you enjoyed it. I will do that a lot more, and we can work on our little craft projects together because we need to survive the heat. So drink plenty of water, have fun, enjoy your work, and I will see you in 3 days. Bye bye.